It's Week 15 of the NFL. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Ravens and the Giants. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint or home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as
the perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
he's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer, and that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium and the likelihood of getting...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. From from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Locke out of the shotgun. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
And he'll be taken down.
That's another New York Giants. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Locke. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
He puts it up, and it's caught. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
you're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Jackson now on second down. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now the first carry for King Henry. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Aguilar goes off in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Ravens offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm, and now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Locke to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Robinson. A 2nd down throw for Locke. That's going to be caught by Gray. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now Locke. He connects with Gray on that one. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Locke. He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a 1st down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Locke. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's Locke. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Locke. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Off the play fake. It's Locke. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Throwing Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Jackson up top again. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Again, it's Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Second down and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Giants 21, Ravens
All right,
7.
Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And that one, a 1-point game at the half. 14-13 is the score. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Derek Carr has thrown a touchdown pass. The G-Man got a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Drew Lock. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter, so he has been on target throughout. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Quick hitting slant there. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Rashad Bateman. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Henry hit, the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And a success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little... It's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Lock to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On the ground, here's Tracy.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down is Locke. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Drew Lock. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. Receiver in motion, going right. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Play action now. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He'll find Aguilar complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2nd down, Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and goal for Jackson. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. A run here with Tracy on second down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Gray is the motion man here. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.